time for today's race at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache circuit here in Sao Paulo. And as any of the 80,000 capacity crowd will tell you, this is going to be a fantastic race. A poor qualifying session from his rivals saw Valtteri Bottas take advantage and claim pole position from qualifying. But the big question is, can he hold on to that lead in today's race?
He was driving on another level yesterday, so it wouldn't be a surprise if he just pulls away from the field and is untouchable. But as we know, anything can happen in Formula One, so we'll just have to wait and see.
How does Nico Rosberg go about finding the time he was lacking at the end of qualifying in today's race?
Well, he's got to stay within touching distance of the lead during the first stint and then look to capitalise as the car becomes lighter and the tyre degradation eases.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Brazil, Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache. We are sitting on pole as Valtteri Bottas in F1 2015. The penultimate race of the season is upon us. We are about half a second clear from the cars behind us, but we have a slightly different configuration, so if we can't find our rhythm through the corners here, we will lose out on a straightaway. So that's our trade-off for today. As for strategy, simple, one stopper. It's gonna be a rather quick race compared to the rest of them. And with that said, let's try to win it. We're still chasing Nico Rosberg.
Capable of pushing for the win today. Good luck.
Another bog down, nothing new. Lewis will have the inside line here. I'm not able to hold it. Have to cut. That was Nico. That wasn't even Lewis. Massa went through Lewis, and he will try to go through me here. Around the outside, we hold the position, and Rosberg actually went very, very far ahead here. That was a surprise to me. Well, this start wasn't a surprise because it's god-awful. You can't get a good start in this game. Can't wait for F1 2016 with manual starts. Surprise was, first of all, the ability of Rosberg to pull that big of a gap from a get-go. And the ability to... the Massa's ability to jump Lewis here. I'm also noticing that I'm losing quite a bit of fuel, so I might not be able to survive the whole race in this moment. We'll see how that goes. We're chasing Nico as of now, and he's pulling quite a bit of a gap already. He's clear from the DRS range within a lap. We'll see if he'll manage to hold it throughout this entire race. As I said, he's faster than us in a straightaway, so the only chance we get to pass him is to get real close in this section and then use all the DRS we have to do something with him in turn 1. We're getting closer, but I doubt we'll be in 1 second here. His launch is a bit better than ours. No, I don't think. Well, the DRS is close now.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS
I
is
got the
now
fastest lap
available.
though.
Rosberg's next. Let's try to get through.
Going for my favorite tactic, which is one wheel on the track. Cut as much as you can, and hope Charlie doesn't notice. Whoa! That curb disagreed with me. And me and Nico had a bit of kerfuffle in, I think it was Canada. I bet both of us would want the continuation of that bout. As Hamilton predictably cleared Massa, but Massa did
Hard into the next couple
a
of
fantastic
corners.
job of
Brakes are running too cold.
slowing him down for quite some time.
They're gaining on the car ahead through sector 2. Sector 2.
Yeah, sector 2 is what we're supposed to be gaining at.
Closing Rosberg, close to 3/10 a lap.
Now the car is too heavy to pull off that maneuver. Extended track limits quite a bit here. Clearly not enough space to get him. And a terrible braking in this zone, so that ruined all my chances. This track isn't really keen on soft tires. They're wearing out really quick. Rosberg's launch is just insane. We do have DRS to compensate.
Hamilton's losing a second a lap to you. He's dropping behind.
I've got a bit of a run. That might be our chance. Nico tries to go around the outside. Slots back. And we got the overtake done. Now we gotta be wary of Nico's retaking capabilities. He's faster than us on a straightaway. And he will have that DRS. I don't think I'll be able to clear him within half a lap for 1 second.
In terms of fuel, we're now at about 75% of our starting load.
That's actually almost a second, but he's faster in this turn. So he should be within DRS range here.
Okay, I'm sure you can feel it already, but we're starting to notice some tyre wear now. They should be good for a while longer, though.
Yeah, I'm noticing a bit of a slide here. That's a bit early for these tires now. See, Nico is very close. Okay, there you go. Pit is on lap 8. I have to make these tires last for a bit. You can see the clear difference in setups. Mercs are betting on power at the start-finish band. I'm betting on the middle sector. So really we are very close on pace. We are going back and forth because of that difference. Whoa. That slide was a bit too much. Actually, that was 3 laps. Now we have 2 laps to go on this set. That's a lot if you ask me. Nico is always at our back in this turn, but there's absolutely nowhere to overtake. He has to overtake on a start-finish straight. But the second sector gives me slight advantage here, because I'm building enough of a gap here to prevent the easy overtake. My pace is dropping and Lewis is catching up because of that. Now he's closer than ever.
The car behind is on standard revs. The car behind is running standard revs.
He'll most likely have a run here.
The pit window is open.
Actually dropped out a little bit, but he'll still have a run.
Into Rosberg, close to 3/10 each lap.
Protect the inside. Tries a crossover. Not enough speed. Not enough space. I will hold the inside line here. Absolutely no space for a crossover. We're safe. We'll be pitting this lap. These tires are not gonna last much longer. We want to prevent an undercut from Nico. Too much on the inside.
You need to pit in this lap.
Yeah, I noticed. Nico's very close this time around. Going straight into the pits.
60% of our initial fuel load.
We are undercutting him.
60% of fuel remaining.
He has his tires in much better shape, and Lewis actually tried an undercut strategy, but he will stay with us. And Ferrari will not be here in time, so no hold up. We'll have our gap. The pit exit is actually rather tricky here.
Receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
As I said, they give you the control in a weird place, so when you realize it, it's kind of terrible. Right, I'm racing nobody here. So that's actually perfect. I need a good pit out lap.
Tire temperatures are good.
I assume Nico will be pitting this lap. I don't know where he is. There he is. At the exit. We're side by side. I have the speed. I got him. Oh, that was a bit close. One moment. Actually pulled quite a bit of a gap. I think we did what we really needed to do here. We steered clear of the DRS range. Unless he catches up right here. If at the start-finish straight, I'm able to keep my 1 second gap, that will be a huge advantage. Yeah, 1.7. I don't think he's gonna be close enough. I think we cleared him as far as DRS goes. This is huge. He's still faster than us, but that faster can be nullified by my second sector. His faster plus DRS was too much for my car. So that is huge news. I am in the zone. This actually is one of my favorite tracks in the entire calendar. I love it. I should be able...
Okay, update on the car for you. Tyres looking very nice. Shouldn't have to worry about the wear too much right now. You're creating a gap between you and Rosberg. We're currently 5/10 a lap faster.
I should be able to negotiate the track in normal conditions without many problems. Unless something bad happens. Should be able to keep the gap. I'm actually chasing Nico in the Drivers' Championship. So if Nico tries a bit too hard and Lewis passes him, that might be actually even better news for me. If Nico tries to catch me, makes a mistake, it might be huge if Lewis overtakes him.
It looks like we're down to 40% of our initial fuel load. That's 40% fuel remaining.
We're clear on fuel as of now. We're clear of Rosberg as of now. Even though he's not that far behind, he kept the gap this lap. And Lewis is 1.3 seconds behind. I don't know if it's behind Nico or behind me. Can look at the minimap right now. As we have traffic to lap. Don't need third here. And surprisingly, that's not a Maynard, that's Pastor Maldonado in the last place. Interesting. More interesting is the fact that Nico is able to hang on. To a 2-second gap. So when tires are starting to go, he's a bit younger than mine. So that might be an inconvenience at the end of a race. What is another inconvenience is the possibility of catching Maldonado in the middle of a track, which doesn't give you any chance to overtake. That's exactly what we're doing right now. I don't want to do that. Come on, Pastor, some personal space, there you go. Occupies the apex to let me through, because that's what drivers do, right? That was terrible, but we're clear. And Rosberg will have him at the start-finish straight. So that's some terrible news for me.
We need to give this everything. Rosberg's taking 5/10 out of you per lap.
It's not 5 tenths per lap, that's 1 Maldonado per lap.
Okay, the car should have lightened up plenty by now. We're down to around 25% fuel remaining.
Not many laps to go, but Nico ate half a second with that lap traffic. So another half a second and he's back in the DRS range, and that's what we don't want. Because his tires will behave better than mine at the end of a race. back at 2 seconds, but that's my sector. So we'll see if he goes back to 1.5 at the end of a straight. .7. I gained a little bit compared to the previous lap.
Okay, at this rate we'll finish with a little extra fuel, so you have some in hand to run a faster engine mode for a bit.
I'm gonna be saving the extra fuel in case we need it at the end to fight Nico. It might be heavier, but I will have some extra pace. Too much on the inside.
The car behind is running on full revs, mix 3, he's going to attack.
Nico is trying to catch to the best of his ability. Luis is not too far behind Nico, but there is not enough time unless some of us make mistakes. I'm fully capable of making mistakes, so that's why I'm worried. 1.4, hit 4/10 here. Not enough to catch. As we have 2 to go this time around. Will they catching me here? Still 1.4. My only goal is to not let him into DRS range on this lap. If I'm clear going into the last lap, I should be good to go. But I see him. That's a bad side. He's very close. Point 7. He's back in DRS. Oh boy. He's right on my tail.
You're losing time to Rosberg. He's cutting your lead by a second a lap.
He's right there. Come on, car. You can do it. Just 1 lap. My inside.
Alright, we're looking at about 10% of our initial fuel load remaining.
My inside. We can't do nothing. My tires are probably disagreeing with me as well, right about now. Start finish will be a pain. I need to build any gap. Just any gap will do.
You're just ahead of Rosberg.
9/10. That's good enough. He has all the DRS. I have the gap. I don't see him. And that's the finish line. Holy mother of God, the last couple of laps.
Unbelievable work.
Third win as Valtteri Bottas takes another victory from 2 Mercs, and Nico Rosberg made me sweat. Oh my God, this race. Last few laps, he just came in like a wrecking ball. I'm not even sorry for that. As champagne pours. Once again. Holy mother of God. Williams on top. 3 races in a row, heading into the final race of the season in Abu Dhabi.
Well done to Valtteri Bottas, who's won today's race. Congratulations to him and the Williams team for a fantastic performance.
Indeed, they'll be ecstatic with that result, and they should be. It was a fantastic drive.
It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
Sebastian Vettel required an extra pit stop and dropped down to 10th, which is interesting. as Valtteri Bottas takes the flag from Nico Rosberg, from Lewis Hamilton, from Kimi Räikkönen, from Felipe Massa, from Daniel Ricciardo, from Max Verstappen, from Daniel Kvyat, from Sergio Perez, from Sebastian Vettel, rounding out our top 10, followed by Ericsson, Alonso, Button, Hazard, Hulkenberg, Grosjean, Sainz, Stevens, Maldonado, and Roberto Mario. The last two are one lap down. That means that heading into the last race, Lewis Hamilton is still your drivers' champion, followed by Nico Rosberg, and Valtteri Bottas is 8 points behind Nico. Which means 1-2 is not gonna be enough for Bottas to get second. He needs Rosberg to be behind Hamilton if he's to win the last race. Sebastian Vettel fell a bit lower on 4th, and no major fights going on until the fight for 8th between Checo Perez and Dani Kvyat, who are separated by 6 points, and it goes closer to the end of the field. In the Constructors' Championship, I don't think, nothing really changed. Mercedes 164 points clear, which means they are Constructors' Champions, followed by Scuderia, Ferrari, followed by Williams, all of which are quite clear from each other, and from Infinity Red Bull, who are 4th. And with that said, we have one race to go, and this will be a bout for second position in the overall standings this season, as we see a fantastic overtake during the start of the race from Nico Rosberg on Valtteri Bottas, and from Felipe Massa on Lewis Hamilton back there. Very nice, very nice. On that note, Massa tried to take Bottas as well, but was unsuccessful, had to slap back. With that said, thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time for the series finale. My name was Ilya, and bye bye.